I had a I had a crazy dream recently, and I haven't been dreaming very much at all. Like I can vaguely like remember my dreams barely. Usually, man, if I have a dream, it's a nightmare. I mean, they're not always horrible nightmares, but I had a dream and I remember it. In my dream, I was washing away these, like, I don't know why. This dream's crazy, and I don't know why I remember it so much, but to me, it just stands out. And in my dream, which I usually have nightmares, my dream, I was in this like cave, and in the cave, there were like diamonds and rubies and jewels and like minerals and all this stuff inside of the wall of this cave. And I was trying to get the rubies and like the jewels in the cave, and I had to clean the dirt in between the rubies. And I'm cleaning this dirt in my dream. I'm washing away this dirt, and there's rubies and diamonds and minerals and just like crystals. And in the dream, I was cleaning off the dirt though, and I just thought I felt it was symbolic for my life. Like just so I feel like I'm just like on a vision quest, man, or soul searching, just trying to find purpose, I guess. If that makes any sense. But I had to just come on here and say that the dream is just so significant because I really don't have. I don't know why, but I don't remember my dreams if I do dream. And if I do, it's like I don't remember it. But this was just so vivid and it just felt so real. And when I woke up, I could remember everything. I can still remember. It was weird because it was this cave in my dream. And in the cave, I just bought this cave or something for like my family. And I don't know, man. It stuck to me, it stuck with me. And I felt like it was just symbolic for my life. If that makes any sense. You know what I mean? My nephews. So yeah.
Alright, yo, grab that shit right there.
What are y'all doing?
I'm about to kill it.
You're gonna kill the
You
bug?
got me to kill it.
You got your little brother to kill the bug? Y'all funny. So yeah, in my dream, I'm washing away the dirt to get to these minerals and rubies and diamonds, and I felt like, I don't know, maybe I'm just washing away the unnecessary shit in my life that just, I don't know. I just feel anxious, excited, nervous, scared. My kid leaves in the morning, and I'm not going back to Washington with her. And I don't know how I feel about that. But I think it's the best thing for right now. Us getting a little bit of space. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, this will be good, man. This will be real good. So I was in my brother's house today, and I'm sitting there watching TV downstairs. I'm not into this type of thing, and I'm not like, never had any kind of like when I was younger, I had a experience. Sorry about that. Hold on. There we go. I had an experience when I was younger. Um, I was rolling on ecstasy with my brother, and we were in a hot tub. And while we're in the hot tub and stuff, my buddy, he says, "Yo, if you look at each other's faces, it starts to change." And so I'm like, "Okay, what do you mean?" He's like, "Dude, just try it." So me and my brother look at each other. I'm sure we've told this story before, and I'm sure you've heard it before, but when we looked at each other, I swear to God, it was like my brother's face morphed into like a goat, but with teeth and horns. And obviously it was the drugs. I was hallucinating. But the craziest fucking part about it all is that my brother saw the same fucking thing in me. And as soon as I seen it, it was like I didn't want whatever that was to know that I seen it. And so I kind of just was like trying to look away and shit, but fucking couldn't. And for about like 7 seconds, I just was stuck in this fucking gaze at my brother, and he's stuck looking at me. And when we finally like broke eye contact, I fucking jump up. My other buddy, he jumps up at the same time, and my brother just looks down and covers his face. We all saw the same fucking thing. We all saw whatever it was, whether it was the drugs or hallucinating or whatever. If you think it's sorcery, what I don't fucking know. Drugs, it alters the mind, but we all saw the same fucking thing in each other, and it was scary as shit. I've never had anything like that happen since. I've never had any experiences like that. So today I'm sitting in downstairs, my brother's new home, and I'm watching TV, and I think I hear talking, and I'm thinking, kids are at school. Who's that talking? And I go, and it sounded like they were in the laundry room, which is right across here from my room. But I'm in the living room right over here. I'm sitting on the couch. I'm sitting on the couch. I hear talking. I go up, look in the laundry room. Nobody's in the laundry room. So I'm like, okay, that's weird. I'm like, I don't know. I'm just blowing it off. Don't think too much about it. And then I'm sitting there watching TV, and in my peripheral, I see movement, and I look, and the laundry door is moving, and it closes, and then it opens, and then it closes. I pull out my phone and I start to record, and it doesn't do it again. I tell my brother about this, and he's like thinking I'm full of shit, like I'm just making it up. I don't know what the fuck that was about. I don't know if that was something. I don't know if I even believe in ghosts. Um, but something very fucking weird happened to me today. I hope it doesn't happen again. But it fucking was weird. I didn't like how it felt. Yeah, it was weird. Appreciate it, brother. Um, yeah, that was some crazy, crazy shit today. But I usually don't have dreams either. And so, like, I'm dreaming, and I'm dreaming that I'm in this cave, and I'm wiping away the dirt from in between these rubies and diamonds, and there's all these different color rubies, but they're all like covered with dirt, and I'm washing away the dirt, and then I'm able to see like the rubies and the jewels and stuff. I don't know if it means anything, but I'm kind of taking it as like, I've given up a lot of like personal like stuff to just like try and be good dad and stick around my family, and so I didn't worry about relationships, and I'm like nothing like, and I still don't give a shit about that, like, don't get it wrong, but I mean, I haven't done anything for myself in a while, and I don't want to not and end up regretting it down the road or something. You know what I mean? And it's not just like with like a relationship or anything like that, but like, I quit calling friends of mine, and I started isolating a lot more, and I actually enjoyed being by myself. And I don't want to start to become more of a recluse and get into like bad like social habits. so so I need to quit doing that shit. And so I moved down here to Florida with my brother. I'm gonna start, doing a few things that I have a lot of interest in, that I think that would be pretty fun. So, but I had to get on here and tell you about this dream I had, and then also what happened today with the fucking door to the laundry room, and then hearing the voice, like it was like a conversation. Like it was weird. It was like it was loud enough for me to hear it, but it wasn't loud enough for me to hear what they were like what it was saying. But it was definitely speaking, and there's no TVs like in there. My family was I was the only one here in the house when that happened. The kids were at school, and I just hope there ain't no weird shit going on in this house that like all of a sudden fuck I come in and some weird shit's going on. And appreciate that, Joey. Yeah, I'm live again. Zach's doing good as far as I know. Zach's doing pretty good. I think they're having another kid. Like he's having another child with his I don't know if it's his wife or girlfriend or something, but she's a sweet girl. I went to school with her in high school, so but they're doing well as far as I see. They look good in the pictures, so hell yeah. How's everybody doing though, man? It's been a while, huh? I hope everybody's doing well. Not struggling. I bought an infrared like heat vision camera because I thought it was fucking cool. Yeah, he was struggling a little while ago. As far as I know, he's not struggling like he was. Um, him and his girl have been doing good, as far as I know. I haven't talked to him in a while, but I seen pictures recently, and like it was like a baby shower. So, how much clean time? Hmm. Like a few weeks. I've been struggling like mentally, and I haven't been like full blown withdrawal, but I've had relapse after relapse after relapse, and I'll do it once, and then I won't touch it for like a few months, and then I'll fucking do it again, and I won't touch it, and then I wouldn't tell anybody, and that would happen every couple months, but it's because I wasn't doing shit with myself. Like, I don't know. I got real content with being discontent. I don't know. I know how stupid that sounds. My longest clean stretch was probably almost 2.5 years. Almost 2.5 years was my longest, I'd have to say. Yep. It is beautiful. It's not easy. I didn't want to come on here and fucking have to admit that shit, man. But like, I always have been like just super honest with you guys in this community. And I know, like, I'm not a vlogger or a YouTuber like that, but there's something about when I get on here and I kind of just spill my guts to you guys. It does something for me. I don't know if that makes any, like, if those who've done it, you know, admitting to people that you fuck up and make mistakes can sometimes be difficult, and it also can sometimes be freeing. Wow, Alex, that's awesome. Dude, meth takes away your inability to fucking enjoy life, bro. I fucking hate meth. I do not like that shit. My sister was like a tweaker, and oh man, dude, that's bad shit, bro. Hell yeah. RSB, I appreciate that. You know how many times you have to take it? It always the hardest. Yeah, yeah, I'm definitely in a better place. I'm just like, I've been so used to just being around my oldest child and like, just like, just making sure that I'm just there to be around her, like, you know, spend time with her. If she needs anything, she asks me for it. And I'm just not quite sure what to do with myself now that, like, I'm not going to go back to Washington. Our relationship has been good, but it's been rocky because I've been trying to be a good dad and I try to tell her not to do things that she thinks I'm just trying to like ruin her good time. And that's not the case, of course. I'm telling her shit because I've made those same mistakes and I don't want to see her struggle like I have. Because what she doesn't understand is that she is just like me. And that scares the shit out of me. So I'm sure I can be a little overbearing sometimes on her, but I don't want my kid to struggle. And I justified me being a type of way towards her recently, saying, well, she can hate me if she wants to. But if I love her, if I care about her, then I will be this type of way. I will tell her no, and I will like tell her that that's wrong, even if she disagrees with me, because hmm, I'm gonna miss my kid like crazy. Oh, I'm just hoping my mom can handle her if like shit hits the fan for whatever reason, because she's got this boyfriend and she's 16 now, and I know that I know what I was doing at that age, and I promised her mom that I wouldn't like she wouldn't get pregnant. She's like, just promise you won't let her get pregnant. How the fuck do I do that? 16. And I'm glad my kid is honest with me, but I don't think she's honest about everything. Because the kid is, he's a good kid, but his family, his family has some issues. I don't like the father. I don't. I told my kid she couldn't go around him. I said, I'm not saying you can't date him. You just can't be over at their house. And I have a legitimate reason why. So, and that caused a big wedge in between us for a while. But she knows it's like for her best interest, you know. I guess karma's real. Because all the fucking hearts I broke in and all the fucking being a lady fucking killer, being young in high school and just cheating and partying. Hmm. So my kid, her boyfriend's family, the dad's a real piece of work. And I don't like him. I literally was telling my kid, do you want me to go to prison? Do you want me to go away? Like, because I will. Like, yeah, I don't want you over at their house. I don't want you over there. I don't care if you want to see your boyfriend, have him come over. That's fine. I don't care. You're not kidding, dude. The reality check child. So my kid finally's been listening to me though and not going over to their house, but now I'm not going to be over there. And I'm scared that she's going to feel like she could just do whatever she wants because it's easy to get away with shit with grandma, you know? But not so much. You can't bullshit a bullshitter. Now, his father's not into drugs, but he had went to prison for some shit that I completely think is disgusting. And if, like, it was going to come down to it, like, I was going to go away for a little bit, probably for a while, if my kid didn't listen to me and was over there and I caught her over there at their house. I was going to go in the house and make a mistake. But he apparently went to prison for a few years for some shit. I'm not trying to just, like, I'm not going to just, like, disclose any names or anything like that. But because it's like nobody's business, and I'm not trying to make anything any worse than it kind of already is. But you don't get convicted of something and go to prison for fucking a few years unless you're fucking guilty of something, right? And so I read the fucking files, the paperwork and shit. I looked it up. I paid for the information. And let's just say that the dad likes him young, right? And so when I heard this shit, it was a wrap, dude. You're not fucking going over there. At first, it was, you're not seeing the kid, but I'm not stupid. If I tell my kid you're not going to see him, they're just going to do it behind my back. That's just how it works. So I allowed her to still see him, but just not go over to the house. Nah, I ain't withdrawn. No. Mm-mm. No, I haven't withdrawn in a while. Like, I haven't been using like that. Like, it'll just be like a relapse and then fucking, I'll go a couple weeks or even a few months and then fucking end up doing something, some pills or some shit, and do it again every couple months. And it's just been like stagnant, man. I haven't been going to meetings. I mean, here in Orlando, I don't know where they're at, but I mean, yeah, so when I confronted my kid and told her the info about the father, she said that it was a lie. They lied, they screwed him over, blah, 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 because that's the shit that he was spewing, right? And so my kid's thinking that he's a good guy and that was all bullshit and he got screwed over. And I was like, you don't understand. Like, there's court documents that fucking say text messages between him and his wife, him and his daughter's friend, and it makes me fucking sick, dude. I fucking, my kid will not. I can't do that though. I can't even work myself up for the shit right now because she's not even gone yet. She's upstairs. I promise you one thing, man. I just want my kid to do the right thing and be good and not make the same mistakes I do. Because I will fucking go back up to Washington in a second to handle business. I did. I read it to her. But, you know, she was so upset on the fact that, like, we're just kind of like ruining their tea party in the sense. No, me and my lady ain't together. We're separated. I ain't been dating nobody, bro. I ain't messing with no females. I haven't been doing shit. I made her read that shit. I made her look at that stuff, and she was like, "Oh, it was a lie. It was a lie." I said, "No, he was fucking convicted. I didn't give a shit. Like, they had proof. You don't get convicted of something unless they prove it was you, without a doubt. I mean, sure, innocent people get in trouble every day, but not when it comes to like fucking minors and pedophilia and shit like that. No, they're gonna lock your ass. Like, man, I don't know how he survived being on the West Coast doing that shit and going to prison. He must have been in PC or something. Had to be. I ain't never been to prison, but I mean, I've been to jail plenty of times. 16. She's 16, man. She turned 16 in February. I hope so. RSB. I hope so. For now, though, I'm just gonna like, man, I'm gonna start exercising again. Just get into some hobbies of mine. Start reading comics again. I mean, shit. These are all my shits, man. Fucking bored. I want to like find some like purpose or something that I love and enjoy. And bro, if y'all don't know this maybe about me, but I'm a big like I love like UFO conspiracies and shit like that. And like there's a lot of stuff like that is I feel that's out there that people just don't understand, that people just don't know or anything like that. I love Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles too, man. Growing up, I was a little Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. I got some action figures too, man. Yeah, I'm a nerd at heart. I collect cards, One Piece, Pokemon. I used to collect Pokemon. I sold all those, but I got like Dragon Ball Z cards, One Piece, sport cards, like comics, graphic novels. How do I have a 16-year-old? It's called being a kid, raising a kid. I had her at fucking 19, man. 36 now. And I got in custody of her when she was like 1 and had her ever since. And so like when I had fucked up, man, and I had overdosed, I guess I came to my parents' house and I had just done fentanyl and I was blacked out. I don't remember any of it. I don't know how the fuck I got my kid with me, but I woke up in an ambulance. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I'm like, where's my kid? And the lady's like, oh, she's back at the car with the police officer. I knew I was fucked. I knew I fucked up. I was like, what the fuck? What do you mean at the car? Where's my car? Like in front of this store over here off All American, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, holy fucking shit, what the hell happened? Why was my kid with me? And I guess I went over to my parents' house and shit, and they were like, yeah, spend some time with her or something. And I don't know what fucking happened, but she came with me, and I pulled up to a store and laid back, and she said I went to sleep and wouldn't wake up. And this was when she was like 6 or 7. And so at the time, my wife called my phone, which I'm fucking overdosed in the seat. My kid picks up the phone. She's like, Dad's not waking up. My wife knew immediately. She's like, you need to get out the car and get some help. And I was like, waking up, I guess. They pulled me out and took me to the hospital. I walked out the hospital immediately. I remember the nurse was so pissed at me. She was so mad at me because I refused to get help. I was just like, no, I'm not, don't even waste your time. And I walked out, and I remember the woman being so mad at me. She's like, yeah, I understand you do this to yourself, but why to your family? And I didn't know what to say. I didn't know what to say. You think that'd be enough for me to like learn my lesson, but no, I continued to use till I got in trouble. And then I lost custody of my kid. But at the time, my mom was fighting for custody for my kid. And so was the mom at the time. And yeah, that was hard times. Yeah, that was really hard. Probably the worst time. Probably some of the worst times I've had. Yeah, man. That shit on the streets is nothing to fuck with, bro. And the half-life, you think, remember back when it used to be like Percocet and shit, or like heroin, you'd withdraw for like 2 3 days, maybe 4, and then you're like better. Yeah, try like 2 to 3, maybe 4 weeks, and then you're finally starting to feel, oh, I think I'm feeling better. After about 3 months, it's like, yo, this shit is crazy. Focused and patient. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, man. I've been exercising. I've been going for runs every day in the morning. So like before I even have a cup of coffee or anything, dude, the first thing I do, I wake up. I'll show you. Fuck it. First thing I do when I wake up. Go like this, I stretch, I come out the room. I see if anybody's up and shit. And like this. Come out here. Which of course it's like morning, so it has light. Instead of taking like a shower and shit in the morning, I just jump in the pool. Wake up. What are you doing? Here she is.
What you doing?
Alive. What do you want to hang out?
Yeah, can I be in your life?
All right, my kid wants to kick it with me, y'all. So I love you guys. I'll update y'all tomorrow, let you know how shit goes. But I appreciate y'all listening in and letting me vent like always. I love you guys.